Sexual assault is one of the largest issues facing college campuses today. We sat down with Dr. Jane Bose to find out more about Sexual Violence Prevention Month and the people that make it possible.
We were funded in 2001 with a $549,000 grant from the Violence Against Women Office. We hired 3 staff, and those positions were continued to be grant funded through 2 more grants. So we were awarded a total of over $1 million in grant funding. Over time, the university has picked up the funding for all 3 of those positions through the Counseling and Mental Health Center. So this is a program of the Counseling and Mental Health Center. That's an important thing because it's not a standalone program. It's definitely part of the Counseling Center. However, we are definitely deeply liaisoned and do a lot of collaboration, which is absolutely essential for this kind of program to work, with many campuses, many departments, many student orgs, a lot of students, more all the time, around campus. So it's not just like we are the Lone Ranger, out there doing this work. We're working with lots and lots and lots of other people to raise awareness around these issues, to actually work towards true prevention and what we call primary prevention, looking at the causes and how do we address the real causes of interpersonal violence on college campuses. So it's more than just raising awareness. That's a part of it. But we're looking at Voices Against Violence, addressing these issues in a primary prevention way.
Some events sponsored by Voices Against Violence during Sexual Violence Prevention Month were Denim Day, Get Sexy, Get Consent, and Growing the Tree of Prevention on Arbor Day.
What we're trying to do is really create a culture here on campus of safety, and that these values around, people being able to talk around, know and recognize what a healthy relationship is, and how to negotiate normal conflict and all those kinds of things. That's really important into being able to prevent possible later development.
One of the ways they're doing this is to make sure students understand the difference between yes and no.
Consent is an enthusiastic yes between 2 lovers that are respectful of each other.
We have radically revised the sexual assault policy. We have added a definition of consent, which was never there before. We believe with VAV, we use what is called the empowerment model. And this is across the board through our prevention work, through our clinical work, through policy development. We're real clear that we're talking about empowering survivors to make their choices about what they want for their lives. The bottom line is VAV is here to work with campus partners and community partners to create a safer campus.